You can't escape political ads right now. In this election, California's housing crisis is at the center of dueling commercials trying to sway voters to pass or reject an expansion of rent control. Good evening. Supporters of Prop 33 say it will help keep people housed, especially those who are already close to becoming homeless, while opponents argue it will discourage development and only make things worse for renters. Max Darrow breaks down both sides of the debate and which message seems to be resonating with voters.
Just before breakfast, you'll find William Palmer working hard to make life a little bit easier for those who need some extra guidance.
Life After Next is a reentry program that specifically helps youth offenders returning to society after living decades inside of incarceral settings.
Whether spending time on this mission to help others or in his other professional roles, Palmer commits a lot of time and effort to whatever he's doing. But he often feels like he is swimming against the tide.
Rent is just too damn high in San Francisco.
Every day I get up, I'm hustling to pay rent. Not to pay off my credit cards, not to pay off my debt, not to pay for gas in my car. Like, I get up every day to pay for rent.
Okay.
That, along with some negative experiences with landlords, is one of the many reasons he is in support of Prop 33.
California has 17 million renters that need relief.
As it stands right now, rent control, or limiting the amount a landlord can raise the rent by each year, exists in California. But because of a law known as the Costa-Hawkins Rental Housing Act, there are limits on those limits, and there have been for almost 30 years. For example, cities can't set rent control on single-family homes or apartment buildings constructed after 1995. If voters pass Prop 33, it would repeal Costa-Hawkins, allowing cities to expand rent control.
There's a reason that there is protection for renters. Without protection, can you imagine how high rent would be right now? Just the fact that I have to be a renter is a problem in and of itself. We should be able to pass a proposition that stabilizes your rent so that maybe you can save enough to also become an owner.
Tenant advocates have tried to fight Costa-Hawkins for years, but to no avail. This is the third time it's gone to the voters. And a recent nonpartisan poll of likely voters conducted by UC Berkeley's Institute of Governmental Studies suggests Prop 33 has an uphill battle. Among likely voters surveyed, 37% said they'd vote yes on 33, 36% said they'd vote no, and 27% said they're undecided. Poll director Mark DiCamillo says that undecided figure is strikingly high.
If people aren't convinced, they basically will tend to vote no. So given that, I would say the 37% on the yes side is a relatively low number, and its chances of passage are not great at the moment.
Gustavo Gonzalez, who owns a pair of 6- and 8-unit apartment buildings in San Jose, hopes Prop 33 fails come November.
Well, I hope people realize the importance of opposing Prop 33 so we can try to get developers to build more housing. We are in a housing crisis in California.
In the grand scheme of things, Gonzalez believes expanding rent control would exacerbate the housing affordability crisis. He and other Prop 33 opponents say it will de-incentivize developers from investing in California.
If Prop 33 passes, we're going to have a lot less development, less apartments being built. What is that going to do? You're going to have more demand, less supply, costs go up. So it's a simple economic supply and demand situation.
Gustavo is also worried about how it would change his day-to-day.
It's going to run out the small mom and pops because we won't be able to afford to keep our buildings. It's also going to take away my ability to manage my property and my tenants as best as I can to protect them. You know, with more rent control and more strict rules, it's going to be that much harder to get tenants that are disturbing other tenants out.
Both voters say California has a housing crisis in dire need of solutions, but they see different pathways towards fixing it.
Taking a chance on passing Prop 33 is a better attempt at solving the problem than just keeping it as status quo.
We need to build more housing, and we need policies that encourage that, because that's how we're going to lower the rent price and the housing prices.
It'll be up to voters throughout the state to determine if Prop 33 has a place in California's future.
Some groups in favor of Prop 33 include the AIDS Healthcare Foundation, California Nurses Association, and the groups Veterans Voice and Housing is a Human Right. Now, while the California Chamber of Commerce, the California Small Business Association, the California Senior Alliance, and the California Rental Housing Association are some of the groups opposed to the measure. And don't forget, CBS News Bay Area is your election headquarters this November. You'll be able to track all of the results on the key races and measures, including Prop 33, on our website, KPIX.com, and streaming on the CBS News app.